Okay, in this scenario, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of integrating Jira and Workfront together. This is a bi-directional integration. In this scenario, we will be just showing one way going from Jira into Workfront, and certainly can run in other directions. So inside Put It Forward here, inside Platform Manager, you see you have an integration set up and running. We'll come back and take a closer look at this in a moment. The way to start this one is to log into your Jira environment. Now, typically what you do come in here is to record your tasks and see where things are assigned to you and see what other, notes are in your activity stream, etc. We're going to create a new task here. In this case, we're going to select the project, which is, dev test. Type of task is, or issue is task. And we're going to add something new in here. Demo, PIF, Jira, and Workfront. 1.1. We're going to apply this to whichever version. We're just going to call this 2.1 for the reason. And this is a test description. Okay. And if you have any other custom fields, you can add them here as well. If there's any labels that need to be added, it's really not limited by any other configuration options that you may need. So we're going to create a task here. And version 2 doesn't exist. Perfect. It's got some checks in here. I think version 1 does. Okay, here we go. Version 1. So we're going to add version 1 to this. And so now this has been recorded inside of Jira. Now let's run over and look inside of the Workfront environment. Now let's do a quick refresh here. This was it has one in here already from one I did earlier, and it'll just show that one. And you can see the one I just created is not here. So let's take a quick look at what's going on inside Put It Forward. We see that this is set up here to run in real time, close to real time. Depends on the performance of the API of the systems, and then also how many transformations, etc. This is a single process step. So notice that we did skip any steps in the process designer. This is a very simple one, just set up for the purposes of this integration demo. So basically, you have your source and your destination set up here. Your field mappings, if there's any transformations. It's got some rules that have been implemented here with functions. In this case, replace functions that match functions in each system. So making sure that you have your field name mapping and your pick list mapping meaning something in each system. So if you need to have awaiting feedback replaced with opened or what have you in the target system, you certainly can. Let's take a look at the inside the reporting environment here. Let's check to see if that it's run. Okay, so a few things are happening here. One is the blue indicates that it's in process right now. And green is ones that have run before. Green generally means success. Blue means it's in process. Red means there's been an exception or an error or something. And there's a couple other color codes which are kind of outside the boundaries here. So you can choose which process you're looking for here. In this case, if you're running multiple processes, we're just running one in this environment. It's Jira to Workfront issue. You can select your date range. You can select for exceptions or errors. So you can really narrow this down. And then, of course, you can drill into this. So let's drill into this record here. And it looks like it's completed while we were speaking. And so you can drill right into it. And you notice that you have a couple different levels of reporting here for process reporting and connector reporting. This is just the connector demonstration here. So let's take a closer look here. You can see sort of the the fields that I entered inside of Jira. You can trace those down inside of Put It Forward, and then also sort of where they're mapped to in the target environment. In this case, happens to be Workfront. Could be anything else if you're looking at integrating multiple different Workfront environments, for example. So let's take a quick refresh here, going into Workfront. I'll reload the page. Workfront will take its time to reload here, and when this is done, we should see a new issue, which in this case here is 69404. It's a reference number, and drill into it, and then whatever fields happen to be associated with that um, are represented inside of Workfront. And so therein completes really the demonstration of the Jira and Workfront integration scenario. This is meant to be just high-level conceptual. It can be certainly extended out to any fields, projects, tasks, stories, epics, etc. inside of Jira and Workfront, and multiple different Jira instances, multiple different Workfront instances, and multiple different other task management systems can be included in this as well. If you have any questions, please ask. Thank you for your time and attention.